coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike one.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Jose Altuve will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Astros lead 1. They're still down 5-3. Brett Gardner will step in. A ground-out victim as last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And
meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one else.
That evens it up 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Starlin Castro will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he misses with it. 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Aaron Judd strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains 5-3. Carlos Correa comes to the plate, and
Leading off
he'll
for the
start
Astros.
us off in the 8th.
Shortstop.
Well, it's a close ball game, but
Carlos
it's starting to get
Correa.
late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Dylan Betances will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Gurriel is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
George Springer.
George Springer will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Betances sets. First pitch on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Marwin Gonzalez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Gary Sanchez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Way outside. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters, make sure that pitch gets inside instead of staying out over the plate. That one ran just a little too much to catch the corner.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Third baseman, Chase.
Digging in, Chase Headley. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The batter, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from right here in the Big Apple. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Brian McCann, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Aroldis Chapman is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Boy, no messing around here in this ninth inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat, it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Too high. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
And another foul ball. Chapman sets. 1-2 on its way. Got him.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. to not be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. It doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Alex Bergman makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's high.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Tries to dump this one out to left. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Tony Kemp will be summoned down to be the pinch runner.
Number 18, Tony Kemp.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. This is line to left. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run is in to score from second, around third, and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And this place has fallen completely silent now as they've come back to tie it here in the 9th.
Yeah, I'd like to see this again because, to me, that's a ball he should have. Yeah, I mean, he's right there. He just fans on it. That's going to wind up costing him 2 runs.
Carlos Correa will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hot shot toward third, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Now batting, the first baseman.
That's a big base hit for him right there. That drives in the go-ahead run. He's fired up down there at first, and I'm sure his dugout is even more fired up.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Stepping in now, Gurriel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Three runs already home here. Grounded back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average will climb a few more
Tyler Clippard will take over with
Now
2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 29, Tyler Clippard.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, George Springer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
That's a ball.
And he misses again, 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
And the count will be full. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Houston leads this one 6-5. Nori Aoki will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 8, Nori
Evan Gaddis is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Striding in to start the 9th, Choi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Aaron Hicks strides in, grounded out his last time through. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Brett Gardner. He's our tops player of the game.
He came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one. No surprise, it was also the final pitch. Got a pitch he could handle and turned it around for the walk-off home run. Well, that's a great win.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.